Good morning. Today is Friday the 13th. This is our warm-up. It's related to yesterday's lesson. This triangular planting trough, I know y'all look at planting troughs a lot, is 3.5 meters long, 1.2 meters wide at the top, and 7,500 meters deep. We want to figure out how much soil it will hold. If I'm trying to figure out how much soil, I'm trying to find the volume. And what kind of shape is this trough? Triangular prism. All right, pause and play. Pause and play when you're ready to look. And one. All right, so again, to start off this problem, since it's a triangular prism and we are finding the volume, the title always starts with the formula. Okay, let's start with that area of the base. The area of the base, how are we going to calculate the area of the base? What shape is the base? A triangle. Even though it's not sitting on the triangle part, the bases are the parallel parts. So that triangle up front is parallel to the triangle that would be in the back part. So the area of a triangle we calculate by doing GH. Okay, so let's put some labels. I'm going to sort of draw a skeleton of the trough over here just so you can visualize it a little bit better. I'm going to do my best. I don't typically draw this. Is that okay? Okay, let's label the parts. So it says it's 3.5 meters long, so that's going to be 3.5 meters on that dimension. 1.2 wide at the top, so 1.2, and then 0.75 deep. Okay, so that's going to be 0.75. Are we good with those dimensions? Okay, so when I'm looking at the area of the base, I'm looking at just the triangle. So what is the base and the height of that triangle? Anyone? 1.2 and 0.75. So we're going to do 1/2 of 1.2 times 0.75. What do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to multiply across or try and 1/2 something? What can y'all 1/2? What's half of 1.2? 0.6. If you didn't know that, could you still go to town and map it out? Absolutely. Okay. So we're going to do 0.75 times 0.6, 0.75 times 0.6. That's going to give me 30. 42 plus 3 is 45. How many behind the decimal? 3. So that's going to be 0.450. Do I need that extra 0 at the end? No. Okay. So the area of the base is 4,500 meters squared. Are we good with that? Okay, again, we calculated the area of the base. The triangles are the base because they are the parallel parts of the shape. Okay, we are not done yet because that's just the area of the base. We need to plug that into the prism formula. So big B stands for area of the base, which we determined, and the height of the prism, even though it looks weird, the height of the prism is 3.5. It's that dimension that connects the two bases. If I turned this trough and I stood it up on its faces, that 3.5 would be the height of the whole thing. So we need to do some more math. Yay! Yay! Okay, 5 by 5, 25, 4 by 5 plus 2, 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. 5 by 3, 15, and then 13. Add it up. 5, 7, 5, 1. How many behind? 3 behind. 1.575. Did y'all get that? Yes, I know someone did it. Calculator, but you know. Well, that's why we show our work. Okay. Any questions on that problem? Yes, ma'am. Yep. Okay, yes. Number 3, lots of people ask questions about last night's homework, so let's do that one together. In this number 3, what was missing was the height. Okay, so let's look at that together. So, as always, just like yesterday, I'm going to do formula substitute solve. I always start with finding the area of the base, which is going to be this right here. Can I go ahead and calculate that area of the base? Absolutely. So that's what I did here. Okay, I said, okay, base is base times height because it's a rectangle, which is 4.256. And that got me 25.2 square meters. Okay, then plugging that into the B equals 3BH formula, I'm going to substitute what I know. I know my volume is 189, and I know my area of the base is 25.2. What I'm looking for is that height. So it gets back to solving equations. How can I solve for H? How can I get H by itself in this equation? Yes, ma'am? I'm going to divide whatever is going to be multiplied by. So 25.2, to keep it balanced, whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. Cancel that out. I'm going to have H over here. When I do my math, I'm going to get 7.5 meters. Okay, it's just like FSS before, it's just solving for the different parts. Other questions? Yes. Number 8. Number 8. What is the volume of that board game piece? What kind of shape is it, class? Triangular prism. I'm going to start always by finding the area of the base. Remember, that is a triangle. Even though it's not pressing on it, in the name, triangular prism, triangular tells me the shape of the base. So I started here, and I said, okay, for a triangle, it's 1/2 base times height. The base of that shape is 10, and the height has to be perpendicular, so it's 12. I went ahead and did 1/2 of 12 to give me 6, and solved that the area of the base is 60 square meters. Or millimeters, sorry. Then to find the volume, again, it's going to be that area of the base times the height of the prism. Remember, if I stood it up on its base, that height would connect those two bases, which is 14. Can I do my math? 840. Okay? A lot of mistakes came from y'all are forgetting to write the 1/2 for your triangular bases. Yes. Yep. Okay, could be. 49 times 7. Oh, yeah. That's the answer. Sorry about that. 300 more 3. It's a math error. Nobody's perfect. Yep. Okay. Sorry, let me reroll that. Okay, again, doing that 1/2 base height. So the base is that triangle, the base length is 5.2, and the 3.5 is perpendicular. I did 1/2 of 5.2 to get 2.6. Even if you had multiplied it some other way, you should get the base is 9.1. Okay, and then times the height of 6. Okay, yeah, just making sure you don't accidentally use 3.5 again. Some people use the height of the triangle again. That's the height. Yep. For number 3, what? 4.2. 4.2. Okay. All right. Good questions. I know they were like tricky. Not too bad, but sort of tricky. All right. We're going to go into our lesson. Today is the last lesson of the school year. So this is honestly a lesson we sort of slipped in. We've talked about it bits and pieces here, but this is our official lesson. Today we're going to be talking about composite figures. Composite just means it's made up of multiple things. Okay, so a composite figure is made up of 2 or more shapes. In order to solve for the area of the composite figure, first you want to decompose the figure. Decompose means to break things down. Decompose the figure into its shapes. Identify, oh, I see a quarter circle here. I see a triangle there. I see a trapezoid there. I see 6 rectangles. Okay? Decompose the figure into the shapes that you know and label those shapes and its dimension. What I really like about composite figures is sometimes it's like puzzle pieces. Like, ooh, okay, so this dimension over here matches up with this dimension over here, so it like carries over, and this is that. It's like putting pieces together. I like it. It's a lot of fun. Then I'm going to use 3 easy steps to solve for area of all my shapes, and those 3 easy steps are FSS. And you're going to use FSS for each shape. What does FSS stand for? Okay, formula, substitute, solve. I'm not going to write it because hopefully at this point in the school year, my class at least should know it. Okay, then I'm going to determine the sum of the areas. Now, I will say that it's not always the sum. Sum means to add. There were times, if y'all remember when we did like the picture frame, y'all remember the picture frame formula or the donut formula? And we found the 2 areas. We didn't add the 2 areas, we subtracted. So it's give and take. Sometimes you'll add, sometimes you'll subtract. But you gotta use your big brain to do it. So here are some examples of composite figures. It's like the weird ones that you're like, bro, what is that? Okay. So this middle one sort of looks like the what is it on the basketball court? The paint. Is that what it's called? The paint. Which is just a semicircle and like a rectangle or a square. Trapezoid, like you just got to piecemeal things together. You good with that?
Oh wait, that is a trapezoid.
It is a trapezoid because it's got one set of parallel faces. Okay, I'm going to do one with you, and then you get to do the rest on your own. So, in this first figure, what 2 shapes do y'all see? Trapezoid and rectangle. Trapezoid, rectangle. Okay, what's the formula for a trapezoid? If I don't remember my formula at this level, what do I use? Star. Okay. 1/2 BH. A lot of y'all said that. That's a triangle. That's a trapezoid. Don't. Okay. For a rectangle, A is equal to BH. Let's go ahead and substitute since I guess it's been a second since we've seen a trapezoid. Let's look at it. So this is a great example of piecemeal. So I see that this top piece is 12, this middle piece is 18. What is this going to be? 18. It's like, oh, if that top piece is 18, this is also going to be 18. Okay, I know the height of the rectangle is 5. Oh, what's the height of the trapezoid?
8 minus 5.
Okay, if this is 5, then this is also 5. And if this whole thing is 8, what's left is 3. Okay, so y'all see how that's piecemealing things together like a puzzle piece. Okay, so let's go ahead and substitute in our values. So for the trapezoid 1/2, what are the 2 bases? 12 and 18 plus 18, and the height we said was, the height of the trapezoid was 3. Okay, I'm honestly not even gonna solve these. It's gonna be that nice. You're welcome. Okay, what's the base of the height of the rectangle over here? Huh? 18 and 5. Okay, what would I do with those 2 numbers when I solved them? Once I solved for the area of this and the area of this, I would add those 2 values. Again, honestly, because you're going to be doing a lot in a second, I'm not even going to make you do all of that. So what I want you to do is just break down the shapes, identify the 2 shapes that you see, write the formula, and go ahead and substitute. Again, we don't need to solve because we can do math, but I want to make sure you identify the correct dimensions. I'm going to pause and then play. All right, what do y'all see on that second one? What shape do y'all see?
Triangle and rectangle.
Triangle, rectangle. Do y'all do it like this? Yeah, great. Okay, so a rectangle and a triangle. So you would do A is BH. Let's figure out the base and the height. What's the base and the height?
20 and 6.
20 and 6. Very good. Okay. 20 times 6. Again, you can solve it. Just for sake of time, I'm not going to. For a triangle, we do A is equal to. Very good. So, what is that space like? Then how do you get it, Maria?
It's 6, and you get it by adding 8 and 6, and then subtracting it from 7.
Very good. I know that this piece is 8 and this is 6, so that's a total of 14. And I know the whole thing is 20. So what's missing is 6. base length is 6. What is the height, and how do you find it? Andrew?
So the whole height is 10,
Yes.
and the vertical is 6.
Yes.
So it's 6.
Yeah, very good. The whole thing's 10, but I chopped off this part, which is 6, so what's left is 4. Okay, so that's base times height, substitute. A is equal to 1/2 the base we said was 6 times the height of 4. Again, you would substitute, solve, and carry on from there. Next one, what kind of shapes do we see? We see
Semicircle.
semicircle and a triangle, just like that. So semicircle and triangle. For a semicircle, what is the area formula?
1/2
1/2 pi r squared. That test that y'all took, I think the test 6-1, lots of people, oh, and that ticket that y'all got back, more so on that ticket. Y'all forgot to include the 1/2 in your formula. So lots of mistakes were had. So that area is equal to 1/2 pi. The radius, what is the radius of that? The radius is 5. Okay, the radius goes from the center to the outside. Again, pause. For those of y'all who said 4, 4 looks like it, but it's marking the height of the triangle. That's not the same thing. Okay, the circle is at 5, so pi r 5 squared. Okay, when I solve that, remember I would have to do that exponent first. I would have to do 5 squared and then math. All right, over here, again, a triangle is 1/2 base height. Okay, looking at this triangle, I'm going to outline it just so we can see the whole thing. What is going to be the base of the triangle? What is the base of the triangle? If this is 5, this is also 5. So in total, that's going to be a base of 10, and the height is going to be 4. Substitute and solve. Y'all see how it's sort of piecemealing things together? Okay. So that's what composite figures is. What you're going to do, and you can work with a partner, is you're going to solve these problems. Miss Lytle highly recommends getting a sheet of scrap paper. I've got lots and lots, and doing FSS. You're going to start where? At the start, do that FSS. You actually have to solve these and get to that finish line. The key is on tangent and doing that